Some questions are not asked to understand you. They are asked to study you, your fears, your stress, your past mistakes. And once someone understands your vulnerabilities, controlling you becomes much easier. This tactic is called information fishing. It happens in casual conversations, friendly chats, even deep late-night talks. And most people never realize they are slowly giving away information that can later be used against them. Today, I'm going to show you 3 questions manipulators use to fish for information. And if you stay until the end, I'll reveal one tactic that is even more dangerous, a trick most people completely overlook. Let's start with the first one. Question 1. What stresses you out the most these days? At first, this question sounds caring. It sounds like someone is simply trying to understand what you're going through. But in reality, it can reveal something extremely valuable to a manipulative person, your current pressure points. Stress exposes the moments when your mind is tired, overwhelmed, and easier to influence. If someone knows exactly what is draining your energy, work pressure, family issues, financial problems, they now know when you are mentally vulnerable. And that's when manipulation becomes easier. Because when someone is already overwhelmed, they are more likely to agree, comply, or make rush decisions. Now, this doesn't mean everyone asking this question has bad intentions, but if you don't fully trust the person asking it, the safest response is to keep things general and neutral. For example, nothing too serious, just the usual life stuff. You stay polite, but you reveal nothing useful. And sometimes protecting your information is simply about not oversharing too quickly. Question 2. What kind of people do you hate the most? This question looks like a normal conversation topic. People often ask it while discussing personalities, relationships, or past experiences. But underneath it hides a powerful psychological purpose. It reveals your emotional triggers. When someone knows exactly what type of behavior you dislike or react strongly to, they now understand what can provoke you. And emotional reactions are extremely powerful. If someone can predict your reactions, they can manipulate situations to trigger those reactions. Maybe to make you lose your composure. Maybe to make you look unreasonable. Or maybe to gain control over the situation. A safer response avoids revealing strong emotional triggers. Something simple like, I try not to hate people. Everyone is different. Again, the conversation stays friendly, but your personal triggers remain private. Question 3. Have you ever done something you regret? This question often appears in deep conversations. It feels personal, honest, reflective, and that's exactly why people answer it so openly. But this question can reveal something extremely sensitive, your past mistakes. Everyone has moments in life they wish they could change. Embarrassing decisions, bad choices, personal failures. In the wrong hands, that kind of information becomes leverage. Not necessarily immediately, but later. When trust changes, when relationships shift, or when someone decides to use your past against you. The safest response acknowledges the idea without revealing the details. Something like everyone else, I've learned lessons in life. You answer the question, but you keep the story to yourself. And sometimes, that small decision protects you from bigger problems later. Bonus: the most dangerous tactic. But there is one tactic manipulators use that is even more dangerous. And the reason it's dangerous is because it doesn't feel like a question at all. Instead, it sounds like this. Tell me something about you that most people don't know. Or, you can trust me. What's one secret about you? This is called the curiosity trap. It feels like a moment of connection, like someone is inviting honesty and vulnerability. But in reality, it encourages oversharing, and oversharing gives people something incredibly valuable. Your hidden information, secrets, embarrassing stories, personal insecurities, information that can later be used to manipulate, pressure, or damage your reputation. And the truth is, many people reveal these things simply because the conversation felt comfortable. But comfort doesn't always mean safety. A simple response like, "Nothing too interesting, honestly," is often more powerful than revealing something personal. Because the less strangers know about your vulnerabilities, the harder it becomes for anyone to use them against you. Not every question hides a bad intention, but awareness changes everything. Because once you recognize when someone is fishing for information, you gain the power to decide what you share and what you keep private. And sometimes the strongest form of protection is simply knowing when not to answer too much.